How to choose the best and right email service provider for your coaching business. This should be very straightforward if you know exactly what you want. And I'm here to help you with that. So, when choosing any email ESP, there are two things to consider. Number one is your budget, and number two is use cases. First, let's talk about use cases. Anything that has the option to do if else condition can do segmentation using tags, combining two or three automation seamlessly is good. Aside from these core features, 99% of the email ESPs have the same options. So there is not much to think about. Technology nowadays is really good and they are very user friendly and easy to use, unless of course you are planning to use MailChimp. So you don't have to think too much into it. You can just pick one and get going. The next thing is your budget. Considering your budget, you can pick one from the list and they will get the job done. So here are some suggestions. Berserker email. This one is my favorite because it is probably one of the best email service provider out there, just because this one is actually made by people who actually do email marketing for living. It's the easiest one to use and its deliverability is better than other service providers. And they know what they're doing, unlike others who build software but never personally use it for themselves. ActiveCampaign, it's very powerful and easy to use. Same goes for ConvertKit, MailerLite, Customer.io. This is for people who really love digging into data and have big lists like 50K to 100K. I'll give you two other options, but these are not email ESP. These two are for people who like to have everything in one place. You can look into Podia. This is very cheap, but it gets the job done. I have other email marketer friends who have done 30 to 50K of sales in a month using Podia. So obviously it's a very good piece of software. But if you want something more powerful and expensive, you can look into Kajabi. But I wouldn't go for Kajabi unless the business is making at least 5K a month. So these are all the software you can look into. You don't have to think too much about them because all of them are good. Of course, you can also look into other options if they fit into your budget and the UI is good and easy to use. There will be pros and cons for every software, but nowadays technology is super good. So you don't have to worry too much and you won't find any magical perfect solution. Just pick one and get going.